What's good, everyone? Welcome back. In this video, I'm basically going to show you guys a cool chord arrangement trick that will make your chords 10 times better. It makes it sound more luxurious, more grand, instead of just being kind of like bland and very simple, like beginner level. And yeah, I'm going to try to keep this video relatively short. I don't do that jibber jabber. I hate those tutorials where people just talk all the time, like do all that jibber jabber, no sauce spill. Like, I'll be the goofy ass. And before we get started, make sure to go follow me on social media at inviral. Tap in with me, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Alright, so I'm just going to open up the piano roll. And actually, why is it unknown? That's a disaster waiting to happen. So I'm going to start from a place assuming that you don't know anything about music theory. So the simplest way to make chords is we're going to stay in C major, which is all the white notes over here. So just don't touch the black one. I'm just going to start in C. So this is going to be our root note for the chord. And what you want to do is just count up, like skip one and then add one. So we skip a note, add one, and then skip a note, add one, and just 3 notes. That's a triad. So next, this is our first chord. Sounds pretty okay. So next, if you want any other chord in the scale, you just got to repeat the process. So like if you choose different bass notes, so let's say we start on C and then we go up to this one for our next bass note. So the way we would make a chord is I'd skip one, add one, and then skip one white note, add one white note. So then this is what we have now. So then maybe next one we can go to like D, which is actually a minor chord. And if you want to learn about which notes in the scale are major and minor, you can look at this picture over here. So that kind of tells you that, like, you have major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, and then diminished, which is like a unique sound. But yeah, so then our next chord, we can probably do like, I don't know, like G maybe. So skip one, add one, skip one, add one. So this is what I have for my final chord progression. Not too bad, but as you can see, it sounds like very beginner and doesn't really there's no vibe. Like, it doesn't sound like very luxurious at all. Okay, so the secret sauce is that you have to realize that the root notes, which are the bass notes, so the very bottom notes of each chord, that's what you want your 808 or bass line to play. So keep that in mind. So your 808 is not out of tune. So C, F, D, and then G, that's my root notes. So what we're gonna do is select every one of those. I'm just gonna do it one by one, and what I'm gonna do is press Control down arrow. So this is gonna take it down an octave, and I'm gonna do that for all of them. So alright, so this is what we have now. It does sound way better already, but we're not done yet. So next, what we're going to do is take the top notes. So these are the fifths of the chord, and it's a very important scale degree. So what I'm going to do is select all these again and just do Control down again to take it down an octave. So just do that for all of them. And as you get better, you can just draw it in like that, kind of remembering it. But if you're starting out, you can just do this. And yeah, you can actually take it up an octave also, just to make it less muddy if you want. So as you can see, it automatically sounds way better. So it sounds way more professional, way more like cinematic, I would say. And this is called open voicing, because essentially what you're doing is making the chords like very open. So I have the root, and then I have the fifth, and then I have the third, instead of my original voicing, which is just in root position. It's kind of cluttered. It sounds a little muddy, sounds a little unprofessional. So also, if you want a more deep sound, you can just take these bass notes over here and actually copy it. So Control V, and then just copy them down, and then just copy them down to have a more bass rich sound. So I can actually take these and drag the velocity down a little bit more. So I'm doing Alt and then scrolling. Alright, just for reference, I have the original chord progression here, and then the new one we made, so we can hear the difference. So I'll play right now. The second one is way more rich in sound, and then the first one kind of sounds bland. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you thought it was helpful, please leave a like and comment below what you thought of it, and I'll see you guys later.